Hey YouTube, it's Ashley 3G. I just wanted to do a little iPad 2 video. I apologize in advance if you are bombarded with these iPad 2 videos. There are a couple of people, however, I'm sure that are subbed to me that aren't subbed to every tech reviewer, so they might not necessarily be bombarded and they might want to see this unboxing. So again, excuse me if you're kind of tired of the iPad 2 videos, you can always click out. But moving on, another thing I wanted to say before we get started is a big thank you to my mom. She actually stood out in line today for me while I had to work. So if not for her, I wouldn't have an iPad 2 on launch day and I wouldn't be unboxing anything or doing a video. So I know she watches these, so thank you, Mom. Let's get started. Well, one of the main things I was excited about with the iPad 2, believe it or not, was just the smart cover. I think it's really cool, innovative little design there, and of course you know I love cases. Although this isn't technically a case, it's still pretty cool and I cannot wait to try it out. So I picked one up in green. Cannot wait to put it on the iPad 2 and see what it's all about. Very cool. Of course there will be a review of that later. Another thing, she did pick the iPad 2 up at Best Buy today, and something they were really pushing apparently was the invisible shield for iPad 2. So she did pick that up. Whether or not I'll actually install it or not, I don't know. I don't really know if I'm going to need it after using the smart cover and just being careful in general with the product. But if I do end up using this, I'll kind of tell you how it goes. I always enjoy applying these dang invisible shields. They were kind of pushing that they install it themselves at the store there, but she knows how crazy I am about do not open my iPhone, do not open my iPad, do not touch it first. So no go on them installing it. I can do it myself. Here it is. It is the iPad 2. I got the white version just to change it up a little bit. Of course, I had the black version of the first one because that's the only color they offered. This is 16 gigabyte Wi-Fi. The only models that they had shipped to their store were the 16 and 32 gigabyte Wi-Fis. They did not have any 3G models and they did not have any 64 gigabyte models. They had about 15 units that came into the store today, and that was it. My mom was first in line, so she got kind of lucky, and I was able to get just what I wanted. I sort of leaned toward the 3G version. I said, you know, if you end up getting your hands on one, that's great. If not, I'm fine with just Wi-Fi. Had the Wi-Fi version of the iPad 1 and was fine with it, so this one I'm imagining will be just fine too. I'm sorry that I'm rambling. I'm just so excited to get my hands on another Apple product. I'm kind of crazy, and I understand it's like a quirkiness that I have that I love these products so much. But thanks for watching the video and dealing with another iPad video. We'll kind of get closer in and look at the iPad unboxing, and that's about it. Thanks. Okay, so again, here it is, the iPad 2. We'll go ahead and unbox it, kind of give you a little overview of all the way around the box. I was kind of thinking that the sides would say iPad 2 instead of just iPad, but that's cool either way. And the back is just kind of blank there. So. Alright, so just kind of taking the plastic off of the back here and turning it over. Just kind of raise the lid and put this to the side. And that looks pretty sweet and white, I've got to say. I'm pretty pleased with that and kind of glad that I picked white now that I'm looking at it. Very cool. Now, here comes the fun part. I cannot wait to take this thing out and see exactly how thin it is. I do not have my iPad 1 anymore, so I can't kind of sit them side by side. But I'm imagining this is going to be pretty dang sweet. So let's take it out of the box here. And yeah, that's significantly smaller. It almost feels like the whole thing is smaller, like the screen and everything. Just really tiny. It's about how slim it is there. Very cool. And again, here's the face. Just awesome. And there is the back. Just says iPad there, and then there's the 16 gig note there. And here is the newly added camera. Very cool. And then of course the camera on front there. So putting this to the side, I'll show you what else is in the box and then we'll end the video. You get your little Apple package here, which happens to contain little iPad manual, two Apple stickers and little important product information guide. So set that to the side. Then you have your little charging cable here and little adapter for the wall, and that is it. Thank you so much again for watching. It is a very exciting day for Ashley 3G. I love these Apple products, and so, you know, I just feel so lucky to have gotten an iPad 2 today on launch day. I didn't think it was going to end up happening, especially with the no pre-order deal. But again, this is Ashley 3G unboxing the Apple iPad 2. Thanks for watching, and keep watching.